Hello. Uh, it's Lady and the Frogs. I am here pulling my items that I have sold in the last 24 hours. There's probably a little bit more than that, but you know, some of them slipped past the midnight point on Thursday morning. So I decided not to go to the post office, which, you know, I should have just gone because it's good for a walk. So in my wisdom the other day, when I decided to tidy up this corner, you know, I put all my jigsaws in the corner, and typically I've sold 2 jigsaws which have been kicking around for ages. So now I've got to like thread myself into the corner and remove a whole host of boxes, which is great, isn't it? Okay, right, normality resumes. I'm not going to put this one back yet because I want to show you something. So, you remember in my haul the other day of all the stuff which I got for free? I had this bag, and I said it was worth nothing, a tenner. So when my husband bought it back, I did a cursory look. Well, no, I didn't do a cursory look because I did solds, and it just kept bringing stuff up in America, but it wasn't showing me completed listings. The completed listings for this are £250 to £300 because Kanye West has been seen wearing this bag. So this is Yakka Pack. It's this specific one. Because I just searched Yakka Pack, it just brought up loads of like not generic rucksacks. But inside here it says Vex Generation. If I'd searched Vex Generation, which is what I did yesterday when I listed it, it would have come up. So I've put this on for £250. You know, which is great. And I was like celebrating. And then when I told my husband when he came back, he says, yeah, but there was another one in the place and I threw it away because you said it wasn't worth anything. Ooh. Anyway, if I find that in a charity shop, I'll pick it up. So I'm hoping that it'll sell. Somebody sent me an offer of 125 yesterday. So, you know, yeah, chop it in half, why don't you? The thing is, as I've put mine on for 250, and I'm pretty sure that I'm underselling it by putting it on at that. I've laundered it as well. I put that in the washing machine because it did have some marks on it, which have generally come out. So there you go. I'm sure there was another box here a moment ago. Okay, so this doesn't even seem like that much now. I've pulled it all. I have a big box of plates in there, which only stopped at £21 eventually on the auction. I'm not sure what all the other people who were watching it were doing, not bidding on it. So I'm going to take, that's already packed up because at the time when I listed it, I packed it up, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I'll take that to UPS later when my husband finishes. I've finally been paid for this. That's another reason why I just couldn't be arsed yesterday, because I just thought, I mean, no rush to go and send this out when you waited 3 days to pay. So I've got £60 for that. That's them hanging out at the ice cream van. So that's going to America. I think that's it. I think he was just like, oh my God, it's got all this pricing on it. And then that's sold for $12.99. Redmond. Yeah. I do quite like Redmond, but I don't know. That's one of those things that my brother always used to like make compilation tapes back in the 90s when we used to do these things. And he used to always have that on it. I sold both of these. Initially they sent me an offer of £10 on that. These are sealed inside. And then I was like, well, do you want the other one? I know I should have just listed them together. I don't know why I didn't. So I sent them the link and then they bought that. So I've got £20 for both of them. Which is, you know, it's good. And I paid £3 for each of them, so it's not that good. This I accepted an offer on yesterday morning. It's Jane Norman, and they sent an offer of like £11, so I accepted that thinking, well, it's first thing in the morning, you know, it'll chivvy up my sales, and it didn't, so sacrificed the jumper for nothing. Pair of shorts, 15 quid. I think, maybe not even that. these shorts just aren't selling. I don't know what it is. Even summer they didn't sell. And then this is a good sale. I say that, but I should have been able to get more for this. So they undercut me quite a lot on this. Initially I had this up for 100 because they did seem to be selling for around 100. So it's MSGM, which I never find. It's the only time I have found it. And somebody from Australia has sent me, and they sent me an offer. They counted offers to watches that I sent out. So it was on at like 80, and I sent them an offer of 60, or no, 75 or something. And then they offered 50, and then I just thought, oh, we'll blow it. It's been there since doomsday. Let's get rid of it. I know I bought that before lockdown. I know I did. I know it was around the beginning of March 2020. So, you know, it's had enough chance. 50 quid. I know I paid 4. So, you know, it's good profit. And obviously they've paid extra to have it sent. Which isn't, and you know, and for the fact that I've like held back doing this post, this is really rubbish sale, isn't it? Considering that these records are my personal account and that's my business account. Yeah, not good. And I have been listing, so I don't know. So I've got all the, I listed all the bags yesterday, and 2 of them have got interest. I've got to go and get the Dr. Martens bag from this place that does the repairs of it because they said they can't repair it. I just give up. I give up. I mean, there must be something about me, because if I go and I take something to a dry cleaners, they charge me £20 and then say, yeah, we couldn't get the stain out, but you know, it's still there. Well, why am I paying you then? You know. So that's my luck with dry cleaners. And then I know that me and my husband, we've taken several pairs of shoes into these places that reheal them, and they always go, no, these shoes don't take a reheal. No, I can't do anything with these. Or I've got a pair of boots, the zip that's broken, they can't do that. I've had a buckle as well, couldn't do that. So, you know, now that I've taken this bag up and they can't do that, so I've got to go and bring that back here, and I bet my husband will do it. You know, that's it. We were quite confident to do it, but then I just thought, well, I'd rather go and send it to somebody who's got like industrial machines and the rest of it, and they can do it. But no, apparently, when something's got a screw on it and you unscrew it, apparently that can't be done. But I just know my husband will do it, because I just know that he will do it. I'm not saying that I'm going to effect this repair. He will. It's just annoying, isn't it? When I find all the time when I ask people to do the service which they imply that they can do, they can't. So if you want anything done, do it yourself. So that's been confirmed. Right, I'm going to crack on and get all this in the post, and then I'm going to carry on doing my listing and take photos, and I'm hoping to get all the rest of that bric-a-brac out of the living room today, and yeah, crack on with getting the clothes sorted, because there's too many of them. Right, done post, except this, which is the UPS one, which will be going to the drop-off when my husband gets back, because I don't really fancy carrying all of that crockery. They're mending my intercom at last. So the intercom's been broken since the first week of December, which is really useful, you know, when you don't have it all the way through December. Oh. I haven't actually been shopping online all that much, because it has been such a pain in the arse, and most of the stuff, if it's come by Hermes, it's just been left in the sort of like corridor, and then I find it, or I get one of those stupid text messages from eBay saying, item delivered securely. No. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is going to do some listing. I'm really irritated. I've had a letter from my mortgage company saying somehow we're putting it up by 0.15%, 0.15%, not even a 1%, but for some reason that's added £30 a month to my mortgage payments, which I just find bewildering. So, you know, I'm feeling down anyway about everything, and it's just, I feel like I should feel privileged because I have a mortgage, and if I was to rent in this building, it would cost £1,000 a month, because I've seen how much the other properties are in this building. So, you know, I should just move out and rent the fucking place. I know somebody will go down through the floorboards like Rumpelstiltskin because it's been built badly. So I've got loads of like silly, shitty little things which I need to photograph. I mean, this is the thing that somebody else has got on for £120. So I've got all these things which I need to sort. I did organise a lot of stuff yesterday, but this, you know, is all of the tins. So I found myself a box for that, and that smells special. This thing here, I've got a coffee on the go here. I tried to like regroup because there's no point in, you know, I feel terrible, depressed, terrible, but it's not going to do me any good. I don't know why that is there. I swear I fucking listed that. There's stuff there which is supposedly listed, which is on my pile of not listed. So this game that I have here, so this, I checked the pieces with it, and it wasn't complete. It's got the instructions on the back, called Hex Away, and then I was just like, nah, bollocks to it, nah, it's not complete, because I've done a whole load of stuff yesterday. So I've got Monopoly, that's listed. I've got stuff I've got to put away, you see. And yeah, I did all this, and then it's got all these tokens with it. So it's got all these tokens, and it wasn't complete. There was like some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 pieces missing, and then I did a search for how much it sells for, and then I thought, right, well, let's pull ourselves together. So I worked out which ones were missing, and then I put them all on my printer, and then I did a copy of all the ones. So this is mine. This is on. I sandwiched 2 pieces of board together yesterday. God, that's good. I mean, I'm quite impressed that I've put 2 pieces of just a cereal packet together, and it's actually really quite thick. It's comparable in size, in thickness to this. So that's the one I've made, which you can tell from the back. And that's the original. I know that you can tell. And you can definitely tell with these ones. But now I can sell it. When I did the search for it, it said that they sold for between £30 to £40. So, you know, let's not redonate that. I've got a whole load of stuff which is going to redonate because I just need to like get on top of things. And I've just repaired the lining which fell off when I cleaned the suitcase. So I'm going to deal with that. I'm fucking burping now. Yeah, so there's just lots of like stupid little faffy bits which I just want to get done. I was going to do the clothes, but I think I'm going to do a clean because I'm really cross with myself. Yeah, it's just when you like feeling down and you can't be arsed with things, cleaning does tend to like take a bit of a backseat. And this morning I pulled the plug hole, the sort of like thing that just sits in the plug, because it's like drops down from the back, and you know there's usually like black mold on it anyway, which I just sort of run off, but it had black mold on it and it had some kind of like white matter. So I have no idea what it's like growing, and it won't come off. Right. So I need to do a really massive clean. So hopefully, yeah, I know that I've let everything slide. We put the grill on the other day and had to open the door because it's so bad. So there's so many things which need doing. It's just one of them, isn't it? I just don't care. I haven't had my hair cut since the end of the last lockdown. And yeah, I need to just stop feeling sorry for myself and try and sort some of these things out, because it ain't going to do me any good just sitting here feeling crap. So I'm going to do a big clean before I do any clothing photography. All of this sundry stuff though has to go, and there's loads of it. So I'm talking about all of this. So the vinyl I went through yesterday, which is why it's in mailers, because they're like job lots that I'm going to put on, you know. And then there's all these other like little bits, the phones which I need to test, which I need to like, just like get them on. And I did all the job lots of books, so you know, they're on. It's not like I'm not doing things, it just feels like I should be achieving a whole lot more. Yeah, so that's the situation. And I did get, when I dropped the post off, I was going to buy some bleach, but I don't know, those bastards are on Ayres Road. £1.99 for a bottle of bleach. Robbing bastards. I am not going in that shop again. I went in there to get glue to mend that suitcase, and then I just thought, do you know what, I am not giving you the privilege of my money. That's enough now. Yeah, I'm not going in that shop again. I bought something from them before, and it was, they wouldn't give me my change. And I stood there, and then they were like, oh, you want your change? Yeah, no shit, I want my change. So, you know, I know that they've got an attitude problem, but it's just convenient. But no amount of convenience means that I have to line their pockets anymore. Right, let's see how much we can get on. Go, go, go! Okay, I am sort of there now. Look. Yes, I know the pile of clothes is there, but I'm going to do that after I've cleaned so that I don't lob it all over the floor. But I'm going to do cleaning very soon. And now I have, the phones are all cleaned and put away. They're still a bit damp, so I'm sort of like letting them dry off. They're definitely spares and repairs, and one of them's got a massive crack on the back of it. So there's only one that really works very well, and that one doesn't even ring. So it's just going to be a job lot. And then the rest of the stuff, which I've got, is all photographed. So I'm going to get all of that on this afternoon, this evening. And yeah, that's me done for the day. Quite pleased. It's success, even though I'm like feeling irritable too. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with the rest of this listing. So thank you for watching. And, you know, yes, there is a frog. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week with more rambling. So, goodbye, and thank you for being a friend.